Baeck College is at the heart of progressive Judaism. That's been our tagline now for about 5 years. And I often get asked, well, what does that really mean? And part of that is getting to the heart of what it means to be a progressive Jew in the United Kingdom.
The Baeck College, you know, was founded in 1956, initially by the Reform movement, and the Liberal movement soon joined in. And since that date, the Baeck College has provided really the only focus for rabbinic training.
Baeck College and I are exactly the same age. Baeck College was born a month before I was. And that first decade of the college's existence for me is defined by one of my teachers, the late Rabbi Lionel Blue. And in the decades that have followed, I've been very fortunate and honoured to ordain a number of graduates of the college and myself, and looking forward to the decades to come, I know we have some outstanding students here who are really going to make their mark.
I think that the college is unique because it manages to bring together such high quality pastoral care training, rabbinic care training, vocational training, with a depth and a very high expectation on rabbinic literature, on Jewish knowledge, so that people not only come out as excellent teachers, but they understand the totality of people with whom they're working, so they make better rabbis.
I think students today want to be really challenged, and they want to be able to gain the skills to independently study rabbinic sources, biblical sources, our inheritance and our legacy in a meaningful way. They don't want to be relying on other people's translations. They don't want to feel as if they are not rooted in the ground of the traditions that they are interpreting and innovating and developing.
We came in with zero skills last year, and they kind of threw us in the deep end, held our hand, and we had so much fun learning.
No Jewish community anywhere in the world can really survive, can really stamp itself firmly on the map without training people to be leaders. And no Jewish community anywhere in the world can survive unless it has a distinctive way of being Jewish. Baeck College is at the heart of that project. It's at the heart of making British Jewry distinctive.
I mean, the college is absolutely critical to the future of Jewish life in this country and Europe. It's the only rabbinical school that is training rabbis to come out into the world, fully embrace the world as it is, the postmodern world.
But I do think there's something unique about doing it at Baeck. It's the culture. There is something about the culture of this place that marks our experience of learning out from anywhere else. Somebody said in Shachrit the other day, there's a lot of love in this place.
Yeah.
We now have the Lair House, which is an adult study institute, which we didn't have 4 years ago.
It was really important for us to put on something that, first of all, was taught by our fantastic faculty. That was really the most important thing. To teach subjects they are passionate about, that they love. And whenever I invite people to teach on the course, that's the thing I say, please teach something that you love.
The deepest place that people learn is by experience. So in creating a community here, we give our students everything we hope they need to know to go out into the world and create community in the way in which they've seen us do it here as well.
It's so important that we have rabbis who understand the community, that are not only highly educated, feel confident, a self-confidence in their Jewish learning, but also who really understand what it means to be part of the progressive movement in the UK. And the only way that we can do that is to train our rabbis within a college that is based in the heart of our communities. And Baeck College is the place that offers us that.
The implications of no longer having the Baeck College in the UK would be very significant and very, very sad, because the alternatives in terms of training rabbis in the UK, or for the UK, would actually be for them to either be trained in America, or to be trained in Germany, or to be trained in Israel.
I grew up in a country that doesn't have its own rabbinical school. For anyone who wanted to become a Jewish educator or who wanted to go to a seminary, there were simply no options. You always knew that you had to look further afield than your own home. Now, I meet so many children in my work who know that their rabbis are trained just around the corner, or whose rabbis are trained in London, in the big city.
I think it would be a complete tragedy if we didn't have homegrown rabbis in our very own rabbinical school. There is a sensitivity to British Jewry. There's a wish to reach out beyond the Jewish community and within the Jewish community that Baeck College exemplifies in quite a deep and a grounded way.
The future of progressive Jewry in the United Kingdom, and indeed possibly Jewry in the United Kingdom, is dependent upon successful liberal and reform synagogues. And those successful reform and liberal synagogues have to be led by inspirational and well-trained rabbis, rabbinic leaders.
My dad has encouraged many people to go to the college, and now they're rabbis out in the field today. And I was honoured to ordain my first rabbi in turn. I think there's something about a legacy within the Jewish community in the UK that Baeck College is really at the heart of.
Everything that we do here has an effect on the end product. The rabbis and the teachers, week in, week out, that are taking care of the education of our children, taking care of the welfare of those people who need help. And if we don't have the inspiring people, we don't have anyone there at those important times in our lives.
If you love being Jewish and you believe in vibrant, progressive Judaism, then without the college, we don't have a future.
If you want to have a Baeck College with highly qualified academic staff, you're going to have to pay for them. We have fantastic people teaching at Baeck, and they need to be supported and looked after. And I very much hope that people will help and support the very, very good faculty that Baeck College has.
I support Baeck because I think it's an essential part of the modern Jewish community. It's absolutely key to its intellectual survival and indeed its professional survival.
What's in need of funding and preservation here at the college? Well, the college itself, obviously, we need the funds to carry on doing this extraordinary and really unique work that Baeck College does. But a special need just now in the college is our library.
We have a library with 60,000 plus volumes, of some of which of those books are absolutely unique and priceless. Yet they're kept behind closed doors because we don't have space to actually show them. We don't have space to use them. We need to redevelop the library to make it a vibrant, welcoming space, not just for our students, but for the whole community.
People here have made a really conscious effort to make learning here different, to make sure that as we train as rabbis, we build habits and we develop skills that we will be able to take out into the wider community.
I would like to think that when you're next in your synagogue and you look up at the bima or you see the rabbi across a busy shiur room, I'd like you to remember, zachor, where your rabbi came from. Because rabbis don't come out of nowhere, they come out of Baeck College. And that's what Baeck College has been doing for the last 60 years.
It has an amazing heritage, and it is important that we continue funding it, not just for the next 10 years, but for 20, 30, 40, 50, or indeed another 70 years. So I would exhort people to join me in becoming or continuing their patronage of the college.
Investing in Baeck College is investing in our future. Investing in Baeck College is investing in the rabbis and Jewish educators we need to build our communities. Investing in Baeck College is investing in the faculty and staff who provide that training that is essential for all of us.